Hello, this is Wendy Kessler, your Close to My Heart consultant, and today we're going to take a quick walk through the January, February Close to My Heart catalog. So if you liked some of the bees that sold out last year, you're going to really love this collection. It is very, very popular this year. So personally, not really my thing, but you gotta like some and not like some, or you're gonna spend everything. So here we have the scrapbooking and card making subscription kits. Those are in every catalog. And then this is the Sweetest honey collection that I was talking about. So lots of bees and honeycombs and the hexagons and these core shapes that just go so well with this collection. It also is really great with the grays in there for like heritage albums. We have the digital art collection, and again, the cork shapes, you can see them all there, and Picture My Life cards. Then here is the coordinating card making stamp set and scrapbooking stamp set. And then the scrapbooking workshop, and these always come with exclusive die cut sheets to make some more unique pages that are different from the actual paper pack that you get. And then here is the card workshop. Currently this one is unavailable until sometime in February, so just be aware of that. We actually sold out of all our inventory, but they have ordered more, and we'll be getting it in sometime in February. And I have a feeling it's probably because of these thin cuts, the hexagons, and this little beehive shape. And you know, the ticket is really great too. So that will be coming back in, so just keep an eye out for that. The next collection is Sawyer. Really a lot of different colors in this, and some colors that I wouldn't necessarily think to put together, but they all look great together, kind of more of a spring feel. The digital art collection, and then the die cuts, and these have kind of an ombre, so you can see some are pink, and then like a pale green and violet, and then a darker blue color, and then some of the pieces are like half and half. So let's see if you can see that on here. So like this star is kind of half of the blue color and half of the purple. The heart is half and half. This banner here is half and half. So it gives you some different options with those. And then the Picture My Life cards, lots of variety there, different patterns of paper that you can tuck into layouts, or you can use these as pocket scrapbooking in themselves. You can use them as journaling spots. So that's my favorite use for them, just because I always struggle with journaling, so that gives me a place for it and a space to think about it. And then these are the coordinating stamp sets, and they also have thin cuts with them. You can see here the outlines around them. That means they have thin cuts, and you can purchase them with or without. Here is the scrapbooking workshop, again with exclusive. You can see this die cut right here is one of the exclusive die cuts that come in here. So a really fun title for that page. And then we have the card making workshop. These always come with an exclusive stamp and thin cut. So there you have that one. So that's the only way to purchase that, is with the workshop. And has this fun little thin cut scallop border, and the, I don't know, moth or butterflies, whatever you want to call them or use them for. I think they could be for either or. And then we have the mix and paper. This mix and paper I think is going to be extremely popular. So if you like that, I think that's something that you'd probably want to get right away, just because of the gray and black neutral palette. It's just something that you can use for everything. And then here you can see how they've mixed it in with some of the colors from Sawyer and Sweetest Honey. And then we have just some fun embellishment examples on this page, and we'll just quickly go through the stamp sets here. So a cow one, that's pretty unique. Just some fun sayings on that. We've got more of a country feel here with the cowboy boot and the birds. And then this is really great because it has the stamp set, and then if you get the thin cut, you can also cut these individual slats of wood, and you can use it as a gate, as a fence. And this also, if you didn't have the thin cut, is fairly easy to cut out because it's just straight cuts. And then we've got some little creatures, butterfly, dragonfly, these little fairies. And I did see someone had a great idea, is she took these fairies and stamped them and then just cut off the wings, and they make really nice little girls. I think they would be good for like preteen, teen, young adult type themes. So that's another way that you can use that stamp set. Here's the Build a Flower set. If you purchased and participated in the January album retreat, then you already have this. So make sure you don't order that again because that came in your kit. The Here and Now, I actually got this stamp set, and I'm going to use these titles in place of some of the ones for album retreat because I feel like these are a little bit more useful or universal, and I will use them over and over. And then some more specific stamp sets: Under the Weather, the Getting Better, Hope You Feel Better, the cute little sloth. It's extremely popular right now. Then Classic Cars, we haven't had one like that for a while. And the Spectacular You, these are super cute. And you know, there's a lot of little critters that you can use those glasses and add those too. So that's a fun way to go through your stash and see what you can find for that. And then the Meowgical, this one, my daughter is 11 and she was very excited to see that. And then a dinosaur one for some younger boys. The Succulents and the Sprigs. This stamp set I really like because it can work with so many different things, and you can color these in and you can stamp them. And I like the thin cuts that coordinate with them, and then these sentiments as well. So both these can be used for so many different things and really mixed and matched with other stamp sets that you have as well. And then we have some new thin cuts here. So this cuts this one with kind of a rounded, and then this one cuts the scalloped, and they open up, and then you can put a gift card or something inside. And then they have the belly band with them. And these, so these two thin cuts come with this cut, and these two come with this cut. So when you're looking at decide if you just want one, then look at kind of the combination of all of those of what you like best overall. And then here's the stamp sets that coordinate with those. And another thing is to, like, maybe you will use a thin cut heart more than you would use the geometric frame. So that's something to keep in mind. Maybe one is easier to cut than the other. If you want to just get the stamp set and cut it instead of having the thin cut, that's an option also. And then these really simple and fun, cute little sentiments right here. These are a great add-on when you need to just bump your purchase up to get that free stamp of the month. These are great little things to add on. And they also stamp right inside those. Then here is the True Story album. The special is a mini album. I actually have it right here so I can show you. So you kind of know the size. And just a fun album to put together. It has everything you need here. And I believe there's going to be a Facebook workshop for that as well. And then this, I think you might overlook, so let's pay attention to that. It's a new Cricut Collection, and it has layouts and cards. And then also keep in mind that you can take apart all these images to use as you want. So maybe you want to resize a layout to create a card, or vice versa. Maybe you want to take this hexagon and cut it out of plastic or even just paper and use it as a stencil. So there's so many, and you can do that with a lot of these backgrounds here, but just a lot of different ways to use that collection, and it's only $29.99. And then we have the January stamp of the month. This is cute little the bunnies and bears, little animal fun set there, and you can see the different uses. It works so well for with watercolors or watercolor pencils for coloring. And then we have the February stamp of the month. Great for memory making and using these frames in so many different things and adding these little words just around your layout. And then the last page is, as always, the Operation Smile stamp set. And this is always one of my favorite stamp sets. So it's worthwhile to take a look at it in every book. So there you have the January, February catalog in case you haven't seen it yet. Thank you for joining me today, and we will see you soon.